hello, how you doing? Sao hôm nay hả?
Alright troopers, how well doing the day? Class Party Man, of course, he's back with another video. I'm an absolute legend, what can I say? Now, I was sitting about in my room and I was googling, I can't remember what I tried to google, but I tried to google something about Scotland, and you know how it gives you like that recommended thing at the bottom? Well, it recommended me something absolutely peculiar, to say the least. And I was like, what? It gave me an idea. I was like, let's see what people have been googling about Scotland, and I found some ridiculous things in there, alright? So make sure you stay tuned for that. Also, I've got an announcement at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Let's fire into it.
Hey, Google. Okay, Google.
I'm going to search up is Scotland and then we'll see what it auto-completes that to. Is Scotland a vegetable? Very good question. I decided I was going to put it to the test and find out if Scotland really is a vegetable. Alright, so I got to thinking, right, why are people thinking that Scotland is a vegetable, right? I'm trying to figure out maybe how it could be a vegetable, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire in a little carrot here, right? Here's a big carrot, right? It's quite big. If we take this carrot and we slightly change the size of it, alright? It's almost, if we just distort it a little bit, right? It is a wee bit distorted, but don't worry about that. How close that is, like that, Scotland is basically a carrot, and maybe that's why people are getting a bit confused, because they're like seeing a carrot. I mean, look at that, fire that right there. Now if we go to even further extremes, alright, we can add in a broccoli, alright. We take the broccoli and we fire it in, and look how well that fits in there. There's something not quite right about this, alright, it just seems a little suspicious in my books, alright. If we just look at that, look how well that fits in there. That's no coincidence. Now, if we want to take this to the even further extremes, alright, we add in a tomato. Look at this, right? Watch this. And fire it right in here, and look at that. That's madness, isn't it? Scotland is basically a vegetable. It's like a vegetable of combined vegetables. It basically takes all the vegetables and it is a vegetable. So we've answered that question. I can understand why people were asking it, because some smart people have worked out that Scotland is a vegetable. So you've heard it here first, Scotland actually is a vegetable, the myth is true. Why is Scotland, right? Let's see what Google's got to say about this. Why is Scotland so hot? We've then got, why is Scotland called Scotland? And that, I have no idea. I mean, it's a very good question, and one that I do not have the answer to. Why is Scotland so cold? It's third on this list. Like, how can there be some people asking why it's so hot and there's some people asking why it's so cold? Do you know what I mean? That absolutely frazzles my brain. My brain is in bits right now. Now, if we have a look down, we scroll down with our eyes down to like the 7th one, we have, why is Scotland so bad at football? And you know what? This really makes me a little bit angry, because Scotland are very good at football, alright? And I've even got a video clip to prove it, alright? Fire that video up, let's go.
In the Norway half, cuts it inside to Naismith, Naismith, Pitching, the boy from Cockbridge has put Scotland in front.
What?
He's missed it.
He missed? Oh my God!
I don't believe it.
He missed that! You're having a laugh!
What happened there?
He missed that!
So as you can see from that video clip, as evidence, right, Scotland are a world-class team, they always have been, and they're very well known for their skill on the ball. Sorry about that, so I probably made your ears bleed, but I was trying out new music for the video. I like to try new music, and I found this song, and you know, it sounds as though, like, you know when you play zombies, and that's zombies on Call of Duty, like these singers sound like the zombies, you know what I mean, when they're coming after you. Like, that went so well, like, you probably thought that was the zombies making that noise, but I swear I put the song in the background, alright? I know that's as random as anything, right, but I was just trying to find new music for the video, and I thought it might sound good, you know. I've never really listened to Screamo music, but I thought maybe the audience would like that, so let me know if you like some Screamo and I can keep putting that in the videos. Anyway, let's get back to Google and find out what folk are wondering about Scotland. Alright, so a popular question that's getting asked on Google is, are Scottish people intelligent? And I wonder why this is, alright? So I looked out there and I found some videos that highlighted the answer to this question, alright? Let's fire up video number 1.
Say the word. You can't say the words right. You have to describe it.
Bob Marley's for
Jamaica.
he performs tricks at parties, pulls rabbits out of hat.
Magician. Magician.
That's no fucking magician, you fan.
Is it?
No, it's a place in America.
Michigan.
I'm not going to say anything about that video, alright? You can be the judge, but it's obvious this guy can't read. Can't tell the difference between Michigan and magician. Now, obviously that's a one-off, you know, maybe that's just one guy, so I went out and I found another video. Have a look at this.
Oh, this isn't going to work. Oh no.
Alright, so although the guy in the first video was an absolute mongo, right? These guys are so intelligent. They've decided to try and make their own rocket. They've decided to try and send this inflatable doll into space. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they got pretty close. Sadly, there was a slight malfunction and the rocket came back towards them. But I mean, they tried and it was a good idea. So yeah, there is some smart Scottish people out there. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, right, is I'm going to look up on Google and I'm going to find out what Google has to say about Scotland. We're going to look up interesting facts about Scotland, alright, so let's see. Right, come on, I want some juicy facts about Scotland. Here's one from BuzzFeed. And I'll tell you what, BuzzFeed come out with some absolute whopper, so let's see what they've got to say about Scotland. Hello, I'm the Class Party Man reporting for today's news. There is speculation circling that apparently a Scottish penguin is the head of the Norwegian army, but these reports do come from BuzzFeed, so it's probably absolute whopper. In other news, we have a town in Perthshire called Dull, and apparently it is paired with a town called Boring in the USA. I'm now going to hand you over to Rodney, who's got the weather for you guys. Thanks, Class Party Man. Yes, today the weather in Scotland is going to just be absolutely shite, with temperatures ranging from fucking freezing to absolutely Baltic. Back to you, Class Party Man. Cheers, Rodney, absolute shagger. Now, back to the real news. What bullshit do BuzzFeed have for us next? Well, apparently, back in the day, Scottish ferry workers, they let Germans travel for free because Germany beat England in football. Amazing stuff and great sportsmanship. Now, the last piece of news for today just makes me happy inside. Scotland has their own elephant polo team. Now just look at that graphic on the screen right now, and doesn't that just make you a little bit excited? Because if it doesn't, there's something wrong with you. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and good night. So yeah, anyway, that's that. One thing that I'd like to say is, if anyone knows if that elephant thing is true, the elephant polo, please let me know, because I'm going to be buying a season ticket for that ASAP. And also, like, the elephants like go faster, like, how fast does an elephant go? Because if it's slow, like, surely that's not very exciting to watch. Anyway, sadly that's going to be the end of this video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like, I do appreciate it. Also, make sure you click on that bell thing to put on the notifications, because a lot of people missed my last video on the top 10 worst haircuts. So if you've not seen that, go and have a look at that, click it at the end of this video, and I will see you absolute legends in a video very soon. Sorry again about that Screamo music, I can't help myself.